Because I didn't have a reason to be suspicious of her. You, on the other hand, I know your type. So stop stalling and hand me the bag. Wednesday Addams.
Guys, we have a problem. If you happen to be an individual from the United States of America, especially the state of Kentucky, you need to share this beef with me. I wound up at a KFC, aka a Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant last night out of desperation, because, well, that's the only reason you'd end up in a KFC in America, and I was treated to what might be the best fast food chicken I have ever had in my entire life. Now, if you live in America, and you've ever been to a KFC, you know that that's not the American experience. We've been out fast fooded by Germany. Now, I'm not a political leader, but I feel like this is probably grounds for a war. I'm not sure what they're putting in this chicken over in Germany, potentially meth, but now that I've brought attention to it, I will just let the powers that be do their thing. In the meantime, though, it's time to talk about our friend Dhar Mann, guys. The videos, they're really getting interesting. It really seems like the Dhar Mann writers have started a competition on who can make a video that panders the most. A lot of Dhar Mann's recent videos have such strange settings that I'm not even sure how they were ever thought up. For example, makeup store calls cops on goth girl. They live to regret it. Now, for those new to the Dhar Mann channel, everything you just heard is a lie. So prepare yourselves for something, and I wouldn't use the title to prepare. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's been malfunctioning all day. You're fine to go.
Thank you.
Now look, Winnie, I'm not really one to judge a book by its cover, but I can kind of see maybe why you are gonna get the police called on you. I mean, at least I'm assuming you're the goth girl talked about in the title. I mean, you are kind of anxiously scanning the room while going back and forth between making eye contact with the security guard and fidgeting with the makeup in your hands. It's not the best look, and I mean, clearly Dhar Mann knows that because he's instructed you to act this way, so I'm not sure why we're gonna try and paint this as a huge surprise when you get stopped at the door.
Oh, wait. I need to see your bag.
Why? I don't have anything.
I said I need to see the bag. Unless I should call the police.
Seriously? I heard you say the alarms were malfunctioning. You didn't check that other customer's bag?
Because I didn't have a reason to be suspicious of her. You, on the other hand, I know your type. So stop stalling and hand me the bag. Wednesday Addams.
The problem with making videos like this is that it creates an implication that I'm not sure even really exists. Maybe I'm wrong here, but do people who wear black lipstick and black eyeshadow really get painted as criminals? Like, as far as goth goes, I don't even know if this really counts. Like, it's quite literally just somebody wearing dark clothes and a little dark makeup. I really don't think many places, especially not LA where this video is set, would react to somebody dressed this way in this manner.
Wow. You know, you really shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Oh no.
Hold on, didn't the title say makeup store? There's like dog treats and ice cream in the back. What kind of makeup store is this, Dhar?
This always happens to Winnie. It's not right. People always judge her just on the way she looks.
Oh, no. You're fine to go.
Alright, so look, I know we're creating a story in this universe, and we can't look past the fact that apparently the security guard thinks that black eyeshadow means criminal, but I would like to point out that there are kind of objective suspicious actions, and fiddling a piece of merchandise while darting your gaze between the security guard and your bag, yeah, that's kind of suspicious. Like, I just don't get why, as a writer, if you're trying to make this story about not judging a book by its cover, why would you make the main character kind of look like she's gonna steal something? You really take away the effectiveness of him stopping her at the door. And don't try to tell me that's not what Dhar Mann was doing, because he was clearly trying to make her look suspicious at the beginning.
Look, Lisa, you know you're my friend, and I do not mean to be offensive in any way, but can you blame them?
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm just saying, if she just presented herself a little more normally, like her sister, then maybe people wouldn't look at her that way. Come on. You're telling me that if Winnie wasn't your daughter, that you wouldn't judge her?
No, I wouldn't, Tina.
Guys, am I like hallucinating? Am I seeing the contents of this video correctly? Because the people in this video are acting like this girl is wearing a severed goat's head as a necklace. She's wearing black clothes and some black eyeshadow. Oh my god. Call the church. Like, is this supposed to be over the top? I'm not sure I get this.
All right. I admit it. At first, it was hard on me with her new look. But then I realized she's a teenager. She's just expressing herself. It doesn't mean she's a bad kid.
Or maybe she actually is a bad kid and you just don't know it yet. I'm sorry, but if I can't tell you the truth, then who can?
Yes, absolutely. Every good parent knows that the first sign of an upcoming crime spree in your teenager is wearing black lipstick. Some say by the time it's applied, there's already been arson committed.
Think about it. There's so many druggies and dropouts that have the same looks. If the shoe fits.
No. Winnie has never done anything wrong.
There's a really fine line you have to walk when you're trying to make social commentary videos. Videos like this where you're actually critiquing the way people look at others judgmentally, because it's really easy to make it look like you think that way yourself. Because like personally, this is not a look I would ever write a character to say looks like a dropout, even as social commentary, because that just doesn't come to mind. So it kind of makes you think, is like this what Dhar Mann thinks dropouts look like?
But regardless of how bad Becca is, people still treat her like some angel. When she walks around our neighborhood, everyone smiles at her and is so friendly. But when Winnie walks around, people avoid her completely and don't want anything to do with her. When Becca goes into a store, she can shop around without any issues. But when Winnie goes into a store, security watches her like a hawk, as if she's going to steal something. So you see, regardless of how good Winnie is, people still treat her badly.
So this in and of itself is not necessarily a bad message, but I just really can't make sense of the context. I don't know, is this a thing that, quote, goth people experience? I say quote because I don't even think this would really be considered goth in a lot of places. Even if it was, I just feel like that's not really a thing anymore. I mean, they made the Wednesday Addams joke that show was a huge success, so I feel like, I don't know, do people really still make a big deal about you looking goth anymore? I'm genuinely asking.
Not fair.
Gosh, I am so sorry she has to go through that. But I can't help to think, is it really that bad?
You saw what happened to her in the store.
Yeah, but to be fair, the alarm went off. So the security guard was just doing his job. I mean...
What is going on?
I honestly think it's kind of hilarious that Dhar Mann thinks that what appears to be like a Walgreens security guard has the jurisdiction to track somebody down and arrest them. That would probably not fly.
Get away from her!
Are you her mom?
Yes.
Well, your daughter here stole some makeup from our store.
There is no way.
I didn't steal anything.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it was you.
No, there's no way. My sister would never do something like that.
Let her go. You checked her bag and you didn't find anything.
I have my backpack right here. Check it. I didn't steal any lipstick.
Well, that means you probably got it hidden somewhere else. Now hurry up, just come with me.
Jonathan, I found out who stole the lipstick.
Yeah, she's right here.
Huh? No, it wasn't her.
Oh my god, a twist for the ages, whoever saw that one coming. What a thrilling turn of events. I'm also still not quite over the fact that this security guard has this person handcuffed in public. Can you spell lawsuit?
Here, look. Oh, it was this girl.
We got the thief right here, boss.
What are you waiting for? uncuff my daughter.
You know, honestly, you guys should probably start uncuffing everybody. Store security in America barely has any jurisdiction in the store they're operating in. Walking multiple people down the street handcuffed because the owner of the store said so, you're about to have to worry about a lot more than lost lipstick.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was you
Because of the way I look?
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I get the feeling that somebody who would accuse someone of stealing just because of the way they look would not come clean about that. That's not something that people often broadcast. Well, that's really where the video ends. The two sisters get a gift card, and I guess that girl who stole the lipstick got sent to the dungeon underneath that store because I have a feeling that it was not reported to the proper authorities. This man is running a militia out of his drugstore. Well, guys, what do you think? I really feel like these videos are kind of just devolving into the same thing every time. Like, I guess they kind of always have been, but there's just no wait anymore. Like, you know every single time what's gonna happen and what the outcome's gonna be. They're just kind of becoming unwatchable in my opinion because they might as well be 30 seconds long. If they're all gonna be this bare bones, just say what the message is and be done with it. Either that or just mix it up a little bit.
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.